At university, that burning desire to know what is life all about and how I could become a happy participant in the project of life became stronger. I began to read into African cultures gone by eras. I looked into Egypt. I looked into even Scientology. I also revisited Christianity to find out what the Bible was offering. And I also looked into the political history of the world. And I found that there was always a political influence as to how the religious cultures were moving, and that the histories of Africans, the histories of the Mayans, the histories of ancient India were also being influenced by political motivations. So this was a bit of a worry for me as a young man, that there's a certain influence that is governing how we manifest our lives. And I wanted to get to the bottom of that. So questions like, who runs the world? Who has designed the education system? Who is managing my time that I have to be primary school this long, high school this long, college this long, and ultimately be inserted into a particular system that is mainly being inspired by a financial goal, profit making. You could say capitalism. So such concerns always were in my mind, and I wanted to find myself functioning in this world, but not just being a cog in a machine, but I wanted a life that would answer my deepest questions with regard to love, to satisfaction, to my relationship with fellow humanity, and also the question of who's the ultimate controller, who is in charge of the creation. So it so happened that in the middle of that, in college with my friends in our late teens, entering our 20s, we formulated our own society. We started a society called the African Renaissance Association. We call it AFRA. And part of the themes then were to develop our consciousness, to create some alliances and collaborations such that we could make successes of ourselves in the world without going the conventional route that was being chalked out for us. One beautiful day, walking down the corridors of my university in Pretoria, I saw a poster, and this poster was the Bhakti Yoga Society. And immediately I was attracted. Bhakti Yoga, what is this yoga? At least I could recognize the word yoga. I felt that this was part of what I'd read in my readings before, that as soon as you are desiring to understand something, there will be some arrangement being made for you to find the answer. Hearing the speaker, and that speaker was an Afrikaans gentleman. He spoke, and him being an Afrikaans man, I was internally a bit suspicious. Oh no, we're trying to resist the influence of apartheid South Africa on our lives. And now we've come here to find knowledge, and there's an Afrikaans man speaking. But anyway, you know, we have come to their session, we listened, citing the Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna is saying that the soul is continuously passing through this body from boyhood to youth to old age. And there's this final change called death. And this death is not affecting those who are dhira, those who are sober. They're not bewildered by this change. They understand that the soul will take another embodiment according to its consciousness. So I thought, yes, we're the soul. I've encountered wonderful people and sometimes less than desirable characters from all race groups. And currently I was involved in Black consciousness, trying to uplift my people, people of my background, and trying to see what atrocities and injustices have been systematically enforced upon them. And we wanted to change that. But I found that just identifying myself on the level of my body, I'm born on the continent of Africa, didn't unite me with all African people. And also it seemed to alienate me from other people, from other backgrounds. It never really sat with me very well, because I felt that it should be based on values, or at least on individual relationships that you form with people. So when this gentleman mentioned we're not this mature body, we are the spark of life, the consciousness, I thought, yes, this is the platform of real unity, because all living beings are part and parcel of the supreme source of all living beings. So that was the real platform of brotherhood or sisterhood. And I thought I would really love to become acquainted with this knowledge base and actually become involved in transferring this knowledge to all living beings, especially humanity, and to invite them to unite on the platform of consciousness, of the soul. I found that this knowledge unified many concepts that I had been reading prior. I really liked the character of the young men and women I met, of clean habit, and also a wonderful etiquette. I appreciated the principles that they were teaching, and I felt that I want to be part of this community, to imbibe this knowledge, to transform my own consciousness, and to then share it with my people. Because I saw that there was no political ideology that could help Africa or the world. I saw that there was no economic system, no adjustment on that level that could really help people. And so I thought, if I connect to something that can help individuals transform from within, and it can transform me, I can be able to share with the world. So I turned to the culture of bhakti, the culture of Bhagavad Gita.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.